So what is mindfulness meditation? There's a lot of confusion about those terms, and this is a very brief introduction to what mindfulness meditation actually means. So mindfulness is a term that refers to being aware, I suppose, in the most simple sense of what is going on in your mind. Being aware of thoughts, being aware of thoughts about sensations, such as why am I itchy, or thoughts about feelings, why am I sad, as well as being aware of emotions, sensations, and so on. The definition that I like to use is the same one that was used by Jon Kabat-Zinn in his Full Catastrophe Living, which is the book that describes mindfulness-based stress reduction and is still available today, despite, I think it's now 40 years since he first started to use mindfulness-based stress reduction in the workplace. And it goes something like this. Mindfulness is about paying attention in the present moment without judgment to whatever is going on. And without judgment is probably impossible. And minds do judge, they like and they dislike. So you might like to take it as being aware in the present moment with a little less judgment of what's going on for you. The next point to consider is, what is meditation? Meditation is a term that refers to a group of mental training practices that help you understand how your mind functions and help you to develop specific skills that can support your health and well-being. There are so many types of meditation. Meditation refers to a group of mental training practices. These have been around for almost all of recorded human history, where one pays attention to the qualities of one's own mind. And we are using it in a modern, secular, friendly environment to develop specific skills to enhance your health and well-being. So there are different types of meditation, too many to go into in this brief introduction, but you might like to consider that we have two main categories, and one is focused attention meditation, where you may focus on a particular object, for example, a candle, a picture. Perhaps you like to focus on a word or a phrase, or on your breath. It's quite common. And the second type is open monitoring meditation, where you rest in an aware state of whatever is happening. For example, I'm noticing that I'm sitting in my seat, and I'm noticing that I can hear sounds around me, and I'm noticing perhaps that I can feel my glasses on my nose. So those two frames are going to be maybe helpful to notice different sorts of meditation that we might use. There are 5 types of meditation practice that might be helpful for you to recognize which one you're engaging with at any one time, and also to choose one that might be suitable for your needs on that particular session practice. So mindfulness meditation is where you're cultivating a specific quality of awareness, where, again, as Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn has stated, you pay attention on purpose in the present moment to whatever is going on without judgment. This allows you to pay attention to thoughts, emotions, body sensations, and have more of an awareness of what's going on within you and around you. A common one that we often bring up in mindfulness courses is the body scan, where you become aware of your body in that moment and the different sensations that are being experienced. The second one is compassion-based meditation, which is, again, these have all been researched. You're exploring and developing a motivation to take a compassionate view towards yourself and others. So we're focusing on, for example, in a compassion-based meditation, you might focus on having an inner smile in the collarbone, where you're just noticing that the body itself is resting and there's an intention to do good towards oneself while in the stance of meditation. So common ones that are used there are loving kindness meditation, mindful self-compassion, and many more. The third one you may be familiar with are movement-based meditations, mindful walking, yoga, traditional martial arts. And again, there's a focused attention, open monitoring of body sensations while you achieve concentration states in a movement practice. The fourth one is a mantra-based meditation where you may pay attention to a particular phrase. It may be a phrase that you choose or that your meditation teacher chooses, and you then openly monitor the state of concentration that you have based on engaging in that mantra in that moment. And finally, the fifth one is visualization meditation. A lot of people like these for focusing on a picture rather than a phrase. And the fifth and final type of meditation is visualization meditation. This one is a contemplative practice which has been used again for millennia, focusing on an image or an inner narrative around a specific purpose. So perhaps the facilitator would guide you to explore the imagery of a chosen object in great detail, or to pay attention to a scene. Sometimes this is colloquially called go to your happy place, be in that place, in that forest, and enjoy the nature, the sounds, the smells, the body sensations of being in that place. And the meditation is focused on that inner visualization in order to further develop concentration and perhaps to allow your mind to access a pleasant or a desired state. That's the 5 types of meditation, and each of these has unique benefits, may be used at different times for different purposes, and may be more or less accessible to you in any given moment. Regardless of which one is chosen, it's important to ensure that you're following from a practitioner or facilitator who has been properly qualified and trained and has meditation practice of their own.